So, what's up guys, Faber here and welcome to Shades of Tech. And today is a really wonderful day because today I'm going to make something really special and really nice. And hello Jar.
So, what's up guys, Faber here
and so what I'm going to do is going to open this little package and to unbox these little things that are 2 DDR3 RAM 8 gigs times 2. So I'm going to upgrade all the iMac up to 24 gigs of RAM. So this is really nice, but I couldn't make this without an American company which is called OWC. So I want to thank really much OWC. And if you don't know what OWC is, it's a company that sells upgrade and accessories for Macs, for all the MacBook Pros, the MacBook Airs. So definitely you should check out their webpage, their store. You can find the link in the description down below. And I reached out to them and asked if they could send me a couple of these RAMs, and they were so kind, so they sent me these 16 gigs. Now I have 8 gigs of RAM, so for a total of 24 gigs. And I'm really super excited about this. It's a really great opportunity, but what do you think that will happen? Well, I have some ideas, some expectation, but I want to make some tests with you guys. And so, okay, hello Jer, you are live. And so, as I was saying, I really can't wait to open this pack. I have some expectation. The reason why I am doing this is because I want to upgrade the quality of my channel to 4K, as I said in other videos. And to make this, I have a late 2013 iMac 27-inch, and it's starting to feel its age. So I wanted to make an upgrade. Another reason is that Apple presented the iMac Pro, so I told to myself, why can't I try to upgrade my iMac? I know that I will never reach the power of the iMac Pro, but I think that I can go pretty near. And so my goal is 1, to edit in 4K, and 2 is to expand my desk setup that you can see behind my back with other 2 4K monitors. So there is a lot of power, a lot of editing, a lot of multitasking, and these are the main reasons for this. As you can see, the iMac is matte black, and you probably are thinking, why is it matte black? Well, in a previous video I painted it, inspiring myself to the iMac Pro. Actually, I did it some weeks before the iMac Pro was presented. And so if you want to see this video, you should definitely check out in the description. You can find the link there or on my channel. And so this is a process. I started with painting in the iMac Pro color, and then I am upgrading the RAM. I know it's not the 64/128 gigs that will have the iMac Pro. 24 gigs is pretty much my opinion. And so what do you think? Do you think that it will be enough to upgrade to the editing of the channel in 4K, to drive 2 external 4K display plus the iMac display? So I think that without further ado, we will go to this part, which is the most interesting one, which is the unboxing of the RAM. So if you have at any point some questions, please let me know and I will try to answer to you guys. And any comments, any reaction, I'm really happy if you tell me something. So I really waited for a long time for this opportunity, and I think that it will be a really good upgrade for me, because as I said before, the iMac is starting to feel a little bit old. Okay, I can't open this. Okay, live stream failed. And so, if while you're waiting me for be able to open this, I probably should have taken a knife or a scissor. Write me in the comments if you have a Mac, a MacBook, a MacBook Pro, or an iMac. So we will see. Okay, so sorry about this, I got some help. Okay, it's so much easier. And as I was saying, I will have to add some external 4K displays, 2 of them, and I will probably not drive them basically at 4K full resolution, because this iMac can't drive them, and anyway they will be too small, so I will have to upscale all the menus, the icons, to maybe 1440p, something like that. So I finally could open this, and pretty light as you would expect. So whoa. Okay, so this is the product, and this product is pretty premium, because they actually cost quite a lot, because as I is turn out, they are the most expensive one, but they are also really premium and probably the best RAM for your Mac. So without further ado, let's install this. But before we do this, I want to make some tests because I have some expectation. Then of course I will make a really okay, what was I saying? Okay, I want to make some tests. I will make, of course, an in-depth analysis, a video with some very scientific tests, but this test is just pretty quick. I want to measure the time that the iMac is taking to boot up, and to make this I'm going to use this old friend, which still works, as you can see. So I'm going to time the to count the time that the iMac takes now to turn on, to boot up, and then I will try later after we install the 24 gigs of RAM, and we will see if it changes a lot. I don't know if it will change. I think it will, but I haven't tried this before, so let's make this test. So 1, 2, 3. So the Apple logo just appeared. This iMac doesn't have an SSD, so the boot up is pretty slow. Maybe if you are accustomed to the SSD. So this is now 8 gigs of RAM. This is the standard configuration. Okay, so 51 seconds and 81. So 50 seconds. If I put up my MacBook Pro with SSD, it will take probably 10 seconds. I don't know. I will make this test. Yes, Chair. I know. In fact, I started funny story. At first I started to ask to OWC if they send me an upgrade kit for the SSD, the internal. So I was prepared to open the iMac and put an SSD inside, and it would be really cool. They couldn't send me this, but I do not exclude it. I will make this in the future. And of course, as you say, it can get kind of expensive because because an SSD it's about 150 euros for 500 gigs, and plus all the kit I search. Basically, you have to use an external kit that will measure the temperature, and if you do not put this inside the Mac, the fan will always spin at maximum power because they do not have the sensor on the SSD. It's solid, it's not mechanical. Anyway, just one more test. My main use for this RAM will probably be with Final Cut Pro, and so I want to see, now that the Mac is started, how much time will take to open Final Cut Pro. 3, 2, 1, go. Anyway, it will be possibly another video of the road to iMac Pro series, the SSD upgrade. Even though it's really difficult because you have to remove all the glass of the screen which is attached, and so with some really thin, like the guitar thing that used to play the guitar, you have to pass it all around the corner and then remove the glass and then unscrew the hard drive, change it. It's pretty scary, but it could be really, really funny, and the final result could be really amazing. Okay, hello Mountain Rider, my friend. What's up? So Final Cut Pro is taking pretty long. Okay, it's not. Okay. 1 minute and 16 seconds. Okay, so now let's close the Mac and let's make the final upgrade because I don't want to be too long. And so let's open this. So they are pretty delicate, and these are the RAMs. So 2 times 8 gigs. I have 2 4 gigs each, so total 24. And so let's mount them. This is pretty interesting because if you have never seen how to upgrade the RAM on an iMac, well, you are probably thinking that it will be quite difficult, but it's not. It's basically user-friendly, upgradable, and so just have to remove all the cables, because the best thing about the iMac is that it stays always in the same place. It's not a laptop, so you can basically add all the peripherals, but every time you have to move it, it's a really struggle. Okay, so some dust. Anyway, you see here there is, okay, you can't see. Let me go. By the way, I am recording with the MacBook Pro. So there is here a button. You just have to press it and we'll open an hatch where is stored RAM. So let's put it this way. And so just press. Okay, let me use this jack, which is dead now that Apple discontinued the jack, but it's still useful. Okay, so you just have to press harder and we'll open. Okay. So this is the first time I open it, and there are some instructions. It's just a handle, a hatch. So now let's insert the RAM. Let me see if I can give you a better view. Okay, do you see? There are 2 buttons. Okay, so this is, now it comes out. The very main comments, if you can see, because it's pretty dark, maybe I will make some light. Okay. Anyway, let's just insert it. So RAM number 1. Okay. So it should go like this. Okay. So just gentle push. Okay. And so the other one right on the top. Okay, so it comes here. Okay. It has to make some click. Okay, perfect. Now they are all 4 in place. So you can see, okay, now you can see the 4 lines, which are these 4 ones. Okay, and now let's close it and turn it on again, and let's see if something has changed. Okay, definitely I put the wrong direction of the edge. Okay, perfect. Now let's plug again all the cables and turn it on. Okay. So, okay. It's becoming hot here. So are we ready? What do you expect? Do you think it will change a lot or will stay basically the same? So, your timer. I remember you that the boot time was 51 seconds and 81. And 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, it wasn't really nice. Why does it make this sound? Okay, I probably made something wrong. Okay, let's open this again. So okay. Okay, it's a pretty stupid thing. I had to remove the label, the warranty label. Of course, you should always read your instruction. I'm pretty sweat. So I think that this is the problem. So one. Of course, I knew it. It was just to raise the views. Okay, so number 2. Okay. And go in and close it. Okay. Power plugin. Okay. Now I really hope it will work and it will recognize the new RAM. So, are you ready? Finger crossed. 3, 2, 1, go. No, again, no. What's the problem? Okay, guys, do you have any suggestions? So let's try to remove the old RAM and leave just the new RAM. And they are perfectly the same, so I really do not know what is the problem. So if I leave the hatch opened, does it start? Okay, it does start. And so I really do not know what is the problem, because the hatch is here and I just removed the old RAM, and I do not think that you have to have all the RAMs of the same size. I really don't think so. And so I don't know what the problem could be. Anyway, it's with 16 gigs, it's just faster than 8. I really can see it by eyes. So let's try again. Maybe we will be quite lucky. Okay, Mountain Rider suggests, are the runs the same frequency? I really hope so, because we are screwed. So I can't say if they have the same frequency. So let me try now with 1, 8 and 1, 4. And so if it does turn on, the problem, I don't know what the problem is. If it doesn't turn on, the problem is the compatibility with the 4 and 8 gigs RAM. So I think that by Murphy's law, I will have some problems. The fan started. And it turned on. So I put some 4 and some 8 gigs, so it's not the problem. So why doesn't it turn on? Let's make another try. Anyway, I think I'm pretty confident that it will be resolved, this problem. And so it was quite a long, wow, here in Italy it's 12 a.m. so it's midnight, it's pretty late, so almost time to go to bed, guys. I want to finish this And so final test. Now I'm becoming pretty good at changing the RAM. So let's try with all the 4 slots full. Okay. Oh. So. Okay, Ger. So you are Ger or Gere? You from France. Anyway, we share the same time. So let's close up. Yes, it turned on! Come on. It was pretty hard, but we see the Apple logo. And finally, we made this. So it should be pretty quick in booting up the Mac, I hope. I really would like, as I said before, to upgrade with SSD. It would be really awesome, but also difficult. So let's see how this new RAM goes. And so definitely maybe 20 seconds quicker in turning on. And one more test and then we go. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. And so let's try to open Final Cut Pro. 3, 2, 1. Previously it took 1 minute and 16 seconds, and let's see now if it can do best. So it's taking 29 seconds, so we should be around half the time. And let's see if it recognized all the RAM. Okay, so 2 8 gigs, you can see this, and 4 and 2 4 gigs. 24, it's awesome. It's really awesome. I zoom this because it's wonderful to see 24 gigs of RAM. How good is that? Of course, the iMac 5K can have up to 20 to 64 gigs of RAM, but this is just 32. So if I will see a really big improvement, I will probably think to upgrade up to 32. Yes, and SSDs will be quite necessary, and it's gonna be the best. Yes, and I will probably try to get an SSD just to speed up all the editing, because my editing footage is on an external display, which is a mechanical drive, so it makes a bottleneck. But if I will use an SSD with all the footage on it, it will be probably quicker than that. Anyways, it was pretty long. We have been live for 40 minutes, so thank you guys very much for watching me this. I made some fails, I know, but it was all true, all unprepared, so this is how it happens in the live stream. And so thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, go very iPhone X on the subscribe button, and I will make in the next days a really scientific test on this RAM upgrade, not like this that was pretty much easy. And anyway, leave a big like, and I'll see you as always in the next one. Ciao!